Hey, this is Michael with Michael's Minis, and in this video I will be showing the Blacksmith Forge designed by Brian Neferate. This is a lovely little piece. I really like this one. It comes with everything shown here. I will ship this in separate pieces and you'll have to glue them together. If you plan on painting it, it will probably be easier to paint in pieces. I don't know. And yes, this is a different color. This is the actual blacksmith. He is designed by Fat Dragon Games, and he can be found on fatdragongames.com. This guy is probably about a little over an inch tall, I would think. 39 millimeters tall, an inch and a half tall, and his base is about 1.2 inches. So that's the scale of this. This piece is a large bellows. And this piece, we'll do millimeters, zero it out. About 19.5 millimeters in that way. About 36 that way. And 24 this way. That is the large bellows. Next we have a small bellows. This one is much smaller than the other. We'll get some measurements on this one. Let's see, height 25.5. Let's see, width, we got about 16, 17, and depth, we'll go this way, 23.25 millimeters. Next we have this Sharpening Stone, very nice piece. Oh, is this one piece? The stone does not rotate. That's one piece, it does not rotate. So let's get some measurements on this. See, from front to back, we've got 29, just about 30 millimeters in that direction. Up and down, about 17.5. And this way, we're looking at about 16 millimeters. Next, let's look at this bucket. This is, here we go, wooden bucket. Looks like it's mostly full of water, something. It's got these bands around it to hold it together. Looks pretty nice. So height, we have about 9.5, 9.7, and diameter 12. There you go. Next, we have an anvil on a stump. Very nice. Very defined wood texture on that stump. Big gouge in our anvil. I don't know how you'd get a big gouge like that in an anvil. The height is just about 19. These are in millimeters. In this direction, we've got 23.4, and in this direction, 14. Next, we have this I'm not sure what to call that. A cauldron pouring out what I assume would be molten metal. Yes. Very nice. So let's get the measurements on this one. So the height, we have about 25, about 25.5 millimeters in that direction, about 34.5 in that direction, and from front to back we've got about 28. Let's get to the building. The building comes in, and we have this, some tools on a board, some grabbers, and a couple of different hammers. And the back of it is plain, so this would go up against the wall or something. So in this one, we've got 33 millimeters that way, 20.5 that way, 4.5 that way. Now let's get to the building. Building comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. They're easy to put together. I don't think instructions will be necessary. Just put some glue on here, put some glue on here, and smack them together and let the glue set. That's all you got to do. Easy. The pieces are approximately between 4.5 and 5 centimeters tall. That's about 2 inches. And across this way we've got about almost 3.5 inches. It's about 8.5 centimeters. And from front to back we're looking at about 5 centimeters. That's about 2 inches. And all of these pieces are roughly the same dimensions, roughly. Let me put this together real quick and we'll get the height and width and depth of the building as it is assembled. That goes there. This goes there. This goes there. You can line up the lines in the stone. This goes in the corner. This one goes next to it. And this one goes here. Easy. So, across this direction, yeah, we're looking at, let me do it in the back. We're looking at about 14 centimeters from this corner to this corner. And that comes out to about 5.5 inches. From this way to this way, I'm counting this little bit that sticks out. Yeah, I'll probably do it at the top then. About almost 6 inches. Just about 15 centimeters. And then the height, about 9 centimeters, and that's going to be about right about 3.5 inches. So there you go. With this set, I will give you all the pieces shown, and some sort of super glue or plastic cement will be needed on your part. This, I'd like to paint this one. This one I imagine will look very nice once it is painted. And once I do, I'll put the painted one up. There you go. That is the Forge and Blacksmith. There you go. As designed by Brian Naferrate.